Right, I should declare a little bit of an interest in this next story. I live close to this place and I'm very fond of it. It's been standing on the edge of Roundhay Park in Leeds for more than 100 years, and this week Oakwood Clock was finally dismantled and removed from the site, ready for a 3-month restoration project.
It's the result of a 2-year campaign by the local community to raise £300,000 to save the iconic structure. Nicola has donned her hard hat and been for a look.
Right, at top then, mate, yeah. Right, I've got it. Got it at sides.
Oakwood Clock in Leeds as you've never seen it before.
Taking it away, mate.
Standing faceless for the first time in its history.
Well, that was the last clock face, so that's all 4 down. It wasn't that difficult. It would have been hardened with paint on, but apart from that, the few screws that needed drilling out because they were old.
This week, a massive restoration project begins to save the clock that stood at the edge of Roundhay Park since 1912.
It's very, very rusty. The steelwork is ready for collapse. It would last more than 2 years. In general, with no maintenance since 110 years ago, it's very luckily still standing, actually.
So we're just on our way up to have a look at the top of the clock tower now. The mechanism has already been removed, revealing these 4 round windows where the clock faces were. The chaps inside are now making the structure safe because the next job is to bring this clock tower down. It's a big job and one that's been paid for by local residents. Their fundraising campaign has raised £300,000.
It's been a lot of hard work, but I think it's been worthwhile. And certainly today is a happy day that we didn't think was ever going to happen.
People have tried so hard and there's been so much work done to get the money together. It's just, everyone around here is delighted.
The local shopkeepers have done so much to help, and it's important. We know where we are if we get to the clock.
And after hours of preparation, this much-loved clock tower is finally ready to be dismantled.
Whoa! There you go.
The work will take months to complete, as each individual piece is painstakingly restored. But it's hoped the iconic landmark will be back in time for Oakwood Day on the 2nd of May. So there'll be no clock watching around here for a while. Looks like the good folk of Oakwood will have to find another way to pass the time. It was never meant to be an outdoor clock, that. It started life in Leeds Market. It moved from there in 1904, so it's done quite well to last 100 and odd years, hasn't it?
And it'll be there for another 100 years, we hope, as well. Before 7 o'clock.